Well, hello and welcome. We're really excited to be shooting this video for you today to share with you some of the things that you could think about to start your career as a professional trainer. So Christy, you've been a HR professional who's been involved in training and recruitment for a long time now. What are some of the key things that you think someone who's considering a career in training should actually focus on to get started?
Okay. Well, Gillian, there's probably two key things that I would get started with. If you typed training or training jobs into Seek at the moment, you would see that there's almost 2,000 jobs available right across Australia. And there's one common theme across them all, and that is the Certificate 4 in Workplace Training and Assessment. So if you are serious about a career in training, you must have your Certificate 4 in Workplace Training and Assessment. And there's various ways that you can get that. The second thing that I would recommend is to get some experience. And I know it's the good old chicken and egg scenario. You don't have experience, so you can't get a job, but the only way you can get a job is to have experience. So think a little more creatively about that. Maybe approach your current employer and ask if there's any opportunities for you to deliver some training within your current job. So that could even be, a 10-15 minute training presentation within a team meeting. In addition to that, you could start approaching some community organisations or not-for-profit organisations and asking them if there's anything that they'd like help with as far as training goes. A lot of them would jump at the opportunity for somebody to deliver free training for them because obviously they're strapped for resources. And the benefit for you is that you start getting some hours under your belt, and nothing can really substitute for that experience at the front of the room. If you're going to do that, what I'd recommend is to start handing out evaluation and feedback forms so that you can start gathering feedback on your training ability. You can use that to improve, but you can also use that as evidence when it comes time for you to apply for training jobs. And any employer would be pretty impressed if they've seen that you don't have experience, but you have done everything possible to get that experience. So they'd be the two critical things that I would get started with at least.
Thanks, Christy. That provides a great insight for people out there who are thinking of starting a career in training. Thanks.
And I guess, Gillian, you and I have taken quite different paths to get to where we are in training. You kind of came through the ranks, I guess you could say. Had your first opportunity to train when you were an operator at the Age, and that led to various supervisory and management positions that involved training and recruiting staff, and that's got you to the point you're at today where you've started your own training business and you work as a professional trainer right across the country for some fairly large clients. So from that perspective, what would you recommend to somebody who's looking at getting started as a trainer today?
Okay. I think the first thing I'd probably encourage people to think about is how you're going to develop your level of confidence. Confidence is something which an audience will pick up on straight away as soon as you start your presentation. And it's also one of those things which a lot of people very much fear speaking in public. Whether it be people that you know or people that you don't know, often people will talk about that sick feeling that they get in the stomach when they have to get up and deliver a presentation. And it's very, very, very common. So one of the things we try to do is look at how can we develop people's confidence level when they're up in front of the room. Probably one of the other key things that I'd recommend people consider is having a specific training methodology. The days of turning up to a room, having a PowerPoint presentation, using your clicker and talking through that, they're long gone. It disengages the audience, and people never really come up to me and say, what a fantastic PowerPoint presentation. It just doesn't happen. So we really want a specific methodology which is going to engage the audience so that they're not sitting there passively thinking, why am I here? So they're probably the two most important things, I think, for someone who wants to start being a professional trainer.
Okay, excellent. And there's various ways for you to get those four things, to get your Cert 4, to get experience, to build your confidence, and to get a really good system or methodology. And one way that you can get all of that rolled into one is through our Qualified Master Trainer program. We know that a lot of people who even complete just the Cert 4, especially if you've completed it online, you don't get experience, you don't get confidence, and you don't necessarily get a training methodology. So we've decided that we want to help as many people as possible to have success in their careers as a trainer. And that's why we've created this program specifically to truly set you up for career success. So look, if you're serious about becoming a trainer and you want to be one of the best in the country, go to our website, don't delay, enrol yourself in the Qualified Master Trainer program. You'll get your Cert 4, you'll get experience in the front of a training room, you'll get really honest coaching and feedback from some pretty experienced trainers and facilitators, and you'll also get a very clear training methodology and some templates that you can basically lift straight out of the training and apply when it comes to you delivering that training yourself. So do not delay. Go to the website, enrol in the Qualified Master Trainer program, and we look forward to seeing you there.
Thanks.